You may have heard of the acronym HALT, H-A-L-T. Well, it stands for hungry, angry, lonely, tired. And it's often used in addiction recovery as a phrase, as a caution, if you will, that if you're feeling hungry, angry, lonely, tired, not a good time to be making a major life decision. You might want to hold off on that just a little bit. Well, the same thing is true for us as wives, although I'm going to add one more to that mix. But let's go back to HALT, H-A-L-T, hungry, angry, lonely, tired. If you are feeling hungry, angry, lonely, tired, as a wife, not a good time for you to be making a major life decision to divorce your husband, separate from your husband, give full vent to your temper. He's just a loser and you're going to let him know it. If you're currently hungry, angry, lonely, or tired, you might want to just sit on that for a little bit. Take a little time out, a little pause, and get yourself fed or get some sleep and see if you still feel the same way, maybe a couple of hours or even a couple of days later. But I want to add one more to the mix here that's especially crucial for wives. I've seen many wives affected by this other element. So beyond hungry, angry, lonely, tired, I'm going to say don't make any major decisions regarding your husband, your marriage, even your children, if you are experiencing that time of the month or the few days leading up to that time of the month. Because at that time of the month, and you know what I'm talking about here, we tend to get overly emotional. All of our emotions are exaggerated in intensity. We become, kind of like drama queens. Now is not a good time to be making a major life decision. How about if you just pause, which is pretty biblical. James 1 talks about being quick to listen, slow to speak, slow to become angry. So if you sense these emotions just kind of bubbling to the surface and becoming bigger than life, maybe it's time to just take a step back and say, you know what? I'm going to give this 2 or 3 days, and if I still feel the same way, then perhaps, after maybe talking with a godly mentor, maybe then I'll take some action. But especially if it's that time of the month, don't be making any major life decisions, if you know what I mean.